Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. My name's Tracy and this is my snacks tag challenge. Excuse me, I just choked before I came on and not good. I don't know why. Something got in my throat. So this is my snacks tag and I was tagged by Tammie, which is Twisted Stitches, and I've watched hers and it's good. I loved it, and at the end she did a little outing. So if you haven't yet found Tammie at Twisted Stitches, then give her a watch and have a look at the little outing that she takes you on, because it's really nice. My hair is tickling my face, trying to get rid of it. So I didn't have any snacks in when she tagged me, so I had to go shopping today and get some in. Now I've got two types of snacks that I usually have. One is if I'm carby, which is at the moment, but normally speaking, apart from this last few months, well, more than a few I'd say now, I've been eating carbs like a bitch basically, but normally I follow the low carb lifestyle. So when I have the low carb lifestyle, my snacks are a lot less, and obviously they're the more good for you and nice snacks. We'll get to those after we go through the bad snacks. So I have tried not to eat any sweets. Sweets are confectionery, you know, candy, and I was eating it and I decided to completely knock it out. So no more cream eggs, no more bars of chocolate, but I did buy these just for scientific purposes, of course, to show you. I can't just say it without showing you, and these are my absolute favourites. So I guess the last one should be your favourite one, shouldn't they? But they're called Star Bar, and I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever seen these. They don't really appear on our shelves in every store, but they are very peanut butter and caramel. They're my favourite, absolute favourite. Just trying to see. Oh, they're made by Cadbury's and they are lovely. So I've got two of those. Probably give one to Gary. So biscuits, which you call cookies. My favourite one, and I don't buy them very often. I very rarely buy cookies because I can be a complete and utter pig when it comes to them, and I can eat the whole pack with one cup of tea, just dunk in and dipping them in. And so I try not to buy them. But we've got a few here. This is our last lot because Gary wants to cut down as well. So these are my all-time favourite, and they're by Burton's, and they are Jammy Dodgers, and it has to be these heart-shaped ones. They are just wowza. Really lovely. Little heart-shaped, gooey, yummy hearts of jam. Yum. I love those. They're my favourites. Now on Tammie's video, she did have some UK biscuits, and they were chocolate digestives, and I was going to get some of those, funny enough, because they are one of my favourites, but they'd run out. And they are by, you got it right the second time, McVitie's, and yeah, they're lovely. So one that we got instead was Morrison's Own custard creams. They're always good for a Vicky. And they say they've got custard in, but they're not custard. I don't know if you have these over in the US or wherever you're from. It's more of a vanilla cream inside. So they call them custard, but they're not really custard. And these are Gary's as well, fruit shortcakes. I do eat them because I eat any biscuit. Any biscuit goes straight in. So I try not to buy them because I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to them. They're my biggest downfall. They're my one thing I can't resist. Nice cup of coffee. My favourite coffee. It's called Lavazza, and I don't drink coffee very often, but when I make a pot, I usually have a couple. Now, you may, if you've seen my videos before, you'll know I'll go on about the cinnamon rolls, and this is them. They come in a roll, and you open it up and you twist it open, and it opens like a cardboard spiral that's got metal inside, sort of, you know, tin foil, and you slice them. Gary always puts more cinnamon on, so when he gets his out, there's got an awful lot more dark on than that, because he'll sprinkle kind of sugar and cinnamon on this bit before he bakes it. And then afterwards there's a little pot of icing in there, and you can just drizzle. Once you add water, you can just drizzle on your icing. Absolutely to die for. And the one thing that when I do go onto my low carb in, or even if I do a low calorie for a while, the one thing I'm going to miss, because these are just, you can't resist them. They're beautiful. They're absolutely amazing. So I've shown you the biscuits and the Star Bars. Now the thing I really love as well, my mum always used to buy for me, were tea cakes or snowballs. And these are just chocolate coconut with really, really gooey marshmallow on the inside, made by Tonics. And I couldn't get the tea cakes because they only had dark chocolate tea cakes. They're probably still nice, but didn't want them. But these are amazing. Just a little gooey balls of yum. And I don't eat these very often. Usually get them at Christmas, but I don't often get them any other time. But I guess one of the most favourite biscuits that we have is these Biscoff Lotus, or they're all different kind of brands you can get, but they're very cinnamony and malty, and they are just gorgeous. I can't eat too many of these because whatever's in them upsets my gums, and if I eat too many I get sore gum. I can have a couple though. So don't really eat little snacks much, but I don't mind the odd little cheesy biscuit. These are Gary's. I like things like cashews and pistachios, but they didn't have any. But these, I don't eat many savouries, but these are just the best. And these are called Roysters Bubbled Chips, and they are T-bone steak flavour. They are like really yummy. They're very, very small bags inside though. Don't get many in there. But yeah, they're lovely, absolutely lovely. So we've got a couple of bags of those. And so that leads me onto when I'm being a good girl. Oh no, apart from these, I do eat nanas a lot. If they start to go a bit iffy, a little bit more brown than that, and I would start making a cake from them. But yeah, bananas, we eat them. Usually little pots of jelly or jello, but this one isn't sugar-free. I usually buy the sugar-free ones when I'm on a low-carb diet. Now, the healthy part of me, olives. When I was working, I worked for the council in social services, and I used to take little pots of food in because we'd have a lot of meetings and everybody took little snacks in little pots. So I would have a little pot of olives, a little pot of very small squares of cheese, and a little pot where I would cut cherry tomatoes in half. So I'd have 3 little pots, very small, and I would just have an olive, piece of cheese, and then a tomato, in that order. And I loved them. So yeah, olives. I don't usually get stuffed, and I don't mind if they're black. I like black olives as well, but I usually end up with green. When I'm on a low carb diet, I usually snack on corned beef. Just buy it by the pack. I do get little bits of ham sometimes, or you can get little offcuts of pork or chicken, and I get those, stick them in the fridge, pastrami and corned beef. So I'm always chomping on the corned beef. And the other thing I used to take in little pots, and I do eat a lot when I'm low carb in, are blueberries. Gary hates blueberries, so these are all mine, because he doesn't like them at all. But sometimes I would just have a little pot of blueberries on their own. I just like the way they pop. And sometimes I would get strawberries, raspberries and blueberries and put cream on it. But I tried to do away with dairy. So they're probably just going to eat these like little snacks. So as you can see, I have a very, very bad side, a very, very good side. So at the moment, the bad side's winning, winning hands down. But very, very soon, this good side is coming my way. So yeah, that's my snack challenge. So thank you, Tammie, for challenging me to do the tag. And I don't know who's done this tag and who hasn't. So I'm just going to then say a couple of names. So Sandy, left is right. If you haven't done your snacks, then get to it, girl. Madonna Ballad, have you done your snacks? Granny D, have you done yours? Christa from the Secret Yarnery, she mentioned this to me first, so I didn't really know what it was when she first brought it up. So I kind of think she must have done hers. I don't know. Who else can I tag? Somebody that I know would watch me. I know, Lynette from Charmed Grammy. If you're watching me and if you haven't done it already, get on with your snacks. And anyone who's watching, who wants to take part, who just wants to have some fun and have some snacks, then feel free to do a video as well and consider yourself tagged. So I'm going to drink my coffee now, guys. Thanks for joining me. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You might actually get a notification at some point. You never know. So yeah, I'll let you know when the bad side has gone and the good side has taken over. So bye for now. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.